TMG. Bhai.
Jaggernaut from Dota 2. Give me a best move.
TMG. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now beginning the second final of the day here at the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup 2017. Fourth edition happening here at the Infinity Mall. And special shout out to everybody who's watching us on various social media. That is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you're in Bombay this Saturday and you chose not to come here, esports community maaf nahi karegi, bro. We need people like you. We need gamers like you to come out and support us because we exist as much as you want us to exist. And for that to happen, you need to come here. And moving on to the thicker things here now, we have the final of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The final of Dota 2 got won by Team Buridza, and a fantabulous job there. Now, moving on, we have two teams waiting, ready to have a go at each other. Let's start off with the first finalist here, Team TMG. So let's get the boys on stage with a round of applause. Team Trademark Gaming, come on stage. Woohoo. Okay, if I go woohoo, my throat's gonna go woohoo. So I won't do that. But Marcel, coming to you, you seem pretty happy today.
I'm pretty happy, yeah.
Any particular reasons?
Because we're gonna win.
Oh my God, the amount of confidence. If I had 5% of this confidence, I would be running for Prime Ministership. But moving on. Yes, the winds are shouting my name now. Apparently, I've achieved universal popularity. Thank you. जहाँ से भी आवाजें आ रही हैं, आशीर्वाद दे रहा हूँ मैं. Okay, now moving on. Coming to you, Marcel. Okay, so now this is it. This is the best three of Counter-Strike Global Offensive Finals here at the TE Gaming Cup 2017. Fine. A mistake can be made for a round which can be capitalized by the opposition. Sure, we saw an example of that yesterday. Fair deal. But that can't happen all the time. When you know that you are going to be victorious, we can't have a Petri chore coming in the last 5 rounds. Okay, you know what? I've had enough of this. Let's mummify these guys. Can't do that. AKS going into oblivion is like, I've always seen AKS on stage, Bangalore Premiership. This guy is never in the human plane. He's like he's a fun chap for sure. He's a whiz at what he does. Fun chap, but dude, human plane, man. You can't do that, man. AKS, you know what? In fact, you and Marcel swap positions. Let's get AKS into the line of fire. Yeah, boy. Hey, come on, you guys should shout out for AKS.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, of course we are going. We are going
Let's
ahead.
go. You should go first.
Where do you want me to go?
You should introduce me, bro.
I am okay. Who all don't know this guy? Raise your hands. Angela, you don't know this guy. You should feel ashamed. Let me introduce to you guys AKS from Team Trademark Gaming here. One of the best Counter-Strike players in the community. And I was, dude, establishing shot, foundation of a building, can't raise a girder without the concrete, right? And there's a lot of concrete here. There's a lot of concrete here. Now,
Founded the team in 2006.
oh, so Petri informs me that AKS founded the team back in 2006. I'll tell you what I was doing. I was in school in 2006. And I had no idea this thing existed in the world. So AKS, coming to you. Pretty important day today. Pretty important best of 3. You guys need to finish it in the next 2 rounds with the hopes that this ends in the next 2 rounds because the 3rd round, you know that Team Shooting Monkeys will give you a tough competition. What's the play going to be like today?
Yesterday, our last map against SRA, we established certain ground rules on how to play a calm, collected game, right? We're going to do the same thing today.
Okay.
We actually managed a breakthrough for
Okay.
ourselves because we lost the second map really horribly.
Yeah.
And third map, we were able to come back. So we're going to use whatever we learned yesterday within ourselves. I'm going to apply that today.
All right, that's good enactment on whatever knowledge you guys have incurred from the previous game. That's good. Capitalizing on the mistakes you have made personally so that they don't happen again. What I need to ask from you before I let you guys go free is any particular players from the opposition who are a threat to your success?
I feel they have, on particular maps, they have good oppers over there. We made mistakes yesterday against Guru. The oppers can really capitalize against us. We won't make those same mistakes today against the oppers.
All right, sure. Hold that thought. While I introduce to you guys the second finalist here, Team Shooting Monkeys. All right, let's get the boys on stage with a round of applause. Shabby and gang, Shooting Monkeys, come on stage. SMX, my man. What's up? What's up? Sup, fellas? Sup? All right, my man SMX. So, brief background information. Nothing to do with the match immediately. Just to bring you guys up to date about this conversation I had with SMX and gang, and in fact, Shabby was also there. I asked them a simple question, man. And I swear, this guy, and Shabby there are apt candidates for a new political party. I'll tell you how democratic these guys can get. I'm like going to them and like, everything's good, boys. You guys play good. Decent Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Obviously, there's room for improvement. Why Shooting Monkeys? Like, are you like monkeys with AK-47 going YOLO everywhere? Or are you guys going against PETA rules, shooting monkeys, which is wrong, ethically? To which my man SMX says, no, it's exactly like the team whack band yesterday said. We're trying to whack ban the opposition. Not like do that. Bro, SMX, bhai, dil jeet liya tune yaar. Ab ki baar SMX sarkar. Always like that. Always like that. All right, but coming back to the game here. Like I asked, Team Trademark Gaming, they are in it for the short haul. They want to end it quick. They want to end it fast. I'm pretty sure your team is not going to allow that to happen. What's the play going to be like?
We have seen their previous matches in which they played train. So I think like we are going to counter them in our best possible way this time. So let's see what happens. I don't want to reveal much. So let's just
fair point. No strats to be revealed before the game begins. All right, gentlemen, shake hands. Let's not waste any more time. Let's not stand on ceremony. And while these guys shake hands and get back to their work stations, which is basically playing stations, because these guys are professional athletes in esports, we'll be moving off for a short break. When we come back from this break, our esteemed casters, Aditya, Adi Shah, and Archusman Fet Pradhan will be taking over. But right now, let's take a quick break. On the other side, CSGO lined up for you guys.
Welcome back to the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup. This is the final day and the final match of the final day. It's Counter-Strike. Yes, I know. It's Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Shooting Monkeys taking on TMG in the finals. I think I said finals 3 times.
Yeah, I think finally the finals are here.
Yes.
And finally we can start casting the finals. That's more or less what it sounded like. But
anyway, just going to introduce the teams once more. SMX, Rexy, Spy, Shabby, and Cerebro for Shooting Monkeys. And TMG has AKS, Petri, Formless, Kadoosh, and Marzel.
The vetoes are in. It's a best of 3. The first map is going to be Train, followed by Mirage. And should it go to a third map, it is going to be Nuke. All right, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go live with the pistol round. Shooting Monkeys versus TMG. Let's make some noise for the finalists. Let's go. And, Shooting Monkeys, not really buying any utility or kits. They're just armor USP across the board. And on the flip side, TMG, Formless, and Skidoosh running with the utility setup. 2 smokes, 1 Molotov, and 2 flashbangs across the team. SMX here marking the IV push. Gonna see action very, very soon. Tries to flick onto AKS, but missing it completely. Now he's gonna get rushed by 3 players. Needs to be careful. He's getting rushed out. SMX has just come alive. The blink of an eye. It's a 1v5. Marzel left with it all to do. He's getting dinged from all over the place. Gets the kill finally onto SMX. Spots out Spy. But he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. 1v4 is no mean feat, and all he has is a... He's dead. He's dead.
And an almost flawless round, right?
Yeah.
Coming in from Shooting Monkeys. SMX, what was that shot? The second shot, that was absolutely nuts.
SMX getting those 2 quick headshots. That's what sealed the deal. And Shooting Monkeys did win the knife round, so they are starting on the CT side, the more favorable side, on Train. And look at the buy coming in. 3 for Masters and 2 UMPs. They're preparing for the long game. TMG obviously going into the force buy. Ux. Alright, Ux, which I think he dropped the Galil onto Marzel. Alright, can make something off of this. Kadoosh. Well. His deagle singing just like it was yesterday.
Picking up where he left off, right, with the 1 dig. And now that gives TMG a chance to, win the force buy. And Marzel takes down SMX, getting caught in no man's land. And now Spy is going to try to trade the kill, but he's a bit trapped behind the bomb site now. He does have backup in the form of Shabby, but it's not looking good for Shooting Monkeys this time around. I say that, and Shabby picks off Marzel. He's the only guy with the gun. Petrichor getting picked off by Shabby, by Skadoosh as well. By Spy as well, but Skadoosh has something to say about that. Another 1 dig right into Shabby's face. And now Spy is stuck in a 1v3. And a dream. But he does have hope.
He has a FAMAS, he doesn't have head armor, but AKS is low. Formless is on the brink of death. He's on 2 HP. Skadoosh honestly is the only player with any HP, and he's getting trapped. He's trying to bunny hop his way to a safety. But Spy is running down the clock very low. I don't think he'll have the time to stick the defuse. No, he will not. So he'll have to fall back, save the armor and the FAMAS. So alright, TMG winning a round back from literally no investment. That gamble buy with the Galil, and then Skadoosh just hitting 2 crazy good shots with the deagle, seeing TMG to the round win at the end of the day. But TMG relying way too much on solo heroics. They'll need to. Yeah.
It's still early game. It's fine.
Yeah, very early days.
And the thing is, I was talking to Marzel just this morning before this game, and he seems really confident on Train. And he also knew that the second map was going to be Mirage. By the way, the maps are Train, Mirage, and we're going to end it on Nuke if it does go there. And TMG has picked Train, Shooting Monkeys picked Mirage.
Look, let's be honest, when watching, and when you've watched enough Indian CSGO, unless Hell is doing the map pick ban veto, there's not really much room for surprise here. Yeah. So Mirage had to be Shooting Monkeys pick. It's their go-to map. Anyone with half a brain will able to.
And the thing is, I think TMG is pretty good on Mirage as well, but the force buy coming in by Shooting Monkeys. Rexy pushes up lower, gets killed, but he's instantly traded. SMX trying to be cheeky, trying to push Ali, but Marzel shuts him down. He's aware of it. And now Formless taking a long-range spray battle with an ump, doesn't work out, falls to Spy. And the C4 is down on the B bomb side. And Shooting Monkeys are aware of this, and Shabby is on the flank, but he is on just 4 HP. Cerebro tagging AKS, trying to finish off the job, but Skadoosh will back up AKS. Shabby sneaking in. Is Marzel going to expect this? Does not look like he is. Shabby can get a free kill, but Marzel, it's just, oh, the timing. This is all on timing. If Shabby pushes right now, but he decides to turn around instead. Wow. It's Skadoosh in the meanwhile picking up Spy. That leaves Shabby in a 1v3. He does pick off Marzel, who was planting the bomb. He's going to be infuriated with his teammates who didn't offer him any cover.
I mean,
Skadoosh does give AKS cover, and AKS also picked to plant on the other side of the bomb train.
I mean, let's be honest, they really didn't know where Shabby was coming from, so it was basically a gamble, a frag at that moment. All right, Marzel, get the plant. We'll try and bait Shabby into, showing himself. It worked out, but they lose too many people. They'll lose one rifle, 2 SMGs.
But I think it's okay because Shooting Monkeys is now on a complete eco. They have nothing to offer in this round, so this should be TMG going up 3-1. Anyway, getting back to what I was speaking about, I was saying that I think TMG's map pick Train is their best map by far, and Marzel thinks so too. And I think TMG is going to pick up Train. Mirage, on the other hand, I think it's going to be really close. I don't think Shooting Monkeys is that much better than TMG on Mirage.
I mean,
and I think it's going to, it might go to a third map, but this could very well be 2-0 for TMG.
I mean, it could, but then let's be honest, Shooting Monkeys have played a lot more Mirage than TMG have over the past few months, and against much better opponents as well. But yeah, Train is a toss-up. I've seen Shooting Monkeys play quite well on Train. Skadoosh needs to get out of there. He's down to 13 HP. Doesn't need to be hungry for frags. He should just let his teammates now clean up the rest of the round for him. Needs to really hold on to that rifle. Their economy is still not there yet. Ux taking a lot of damage, but then, oh, juicy headshot. That's going to leave Cerebro, Subcabro, with just the USP. Trying to hunt down at least one player or Skadoosh, the low player. Look at Marzel. He's just so aware. This is his playground. He loves playing this map even on Next.
Oh, the timing. Oh. I thought Marzel was going to get
wrecked.
Picked off, yeah. But no, Cerebro, it doesn't seem like TMG is going to find him, and he's not going to find anybody else either. That's a bit unfortunate for him. But he does make noise. I'm not sure Marzel can hear him.
I mean, Ux should be able to hear him now. Yeah, Ux hears him. Ux hears him, and Ux makes sure that Cerebro doesn't draw the breath of life anymore. All right, 3-1 in favor of TMG. Shooting Monkeys.
Due to their force buy, coming out with a new third buy.
I heard new third buy.
Yes, new third.
No, I know. I heard NEWT.
Oh, yeah, this is a very thirdy buy as well because Cerebro is on a glass cannon. There's barely any utility on there. Just 3 smokes, 3 flashbangs, and 1 incendiary. And no helmets, obviously, as well. But at least they haven't gone for the helmets, and they have invested in the smokes or the ink on Rexy. So they have that going for them, which is nice.
But here's the thing with the way that they're set up here. Shooting Monkeys on train. Oh my god, Rexy. That's the worst kind of lap dance.
Marzel has had the best start to this game. He just got SMX through the smoke, and he also naded Rexy down to 44 points of health. That's basically 5 on 3.5 now.
Yeah. And the way they're set up towards the outer bomb side, Spy being all alone by E-Box, there's literally no trade potential. And being a man down, you want to either push for information with the trade potential or play up in pairs.
Skadoosh getting flashed by his teammate's flash. That's not how it works, but AKS finishes off Marzel's kill. Spy up close, but he gets spotted out by Petri. Petri can't finish him off. Spy on 6 points of health, but Skadoosh will get the trade in. Shabby trying to be sneaky. Pushing up middle train, he does catch Skadoosh off guard, but again, Formless is there for the trade. And now Cerebro trades for Shabby. And this just trades galore. AKS putting down Cerebro. I mean, that's just textbook CS.
Textbook
the
CS.
trades are amazing in this game.
TMG were doing this very methodically even yesterday on Nuke when they were just walking in the upper bomb side and just playing the trade game to perfection. And remember I was telling you yesterday about how TMG thrive on a structure. This is the quintessential outer
Structure
take.
map.
Marzel will go Ivy. Usually it's AKS who supports Marzel in Ivy, but this time he's coming out team mid. Two people, it's Skadoosh and Formless will come out at Pop Dog. It's going to be a 2-2-1 split, and you know, they're just going to try and completely split open the outer defense and have their attention in all three different angles as they move in. And now SMX trying to be cheeky. Yeah.
Yep. But Skadoosh does pick up Shabby at the ladder, who is also trying to be cheeky. AKS with an interesting flash. Is it going to flash anyone? Nope. The answer is nope. SMX is barely flashed, but AKS, god tier game sense, picks off SMX, expects him there. Spy does pick off Skadoosh, but Formless in for the trade. He went down 1 by 1. If Spy had a gun, that could have worked out very differently.
No, so see, the reason Formless went down at the time that he did is because he heard the reload, and Formless will pick up another kill for the round. See, you know that it takes a good 3 seconds for that, like, darn gun to reload, yeah? So it was smart. Why walk in and present yourself in a continued CZ spray? Wait for the reload. You know he's going to reload, then drop down and finish the job.
And now, Shooting Monkeys, when all else fails, it's the double op. And of course, Train is a map where the double op setup really comes in handy. You could even go triple op on this map, to be honest. And talking about structure, right? TMG likes playing structured. That's why they're so good at Train, because you have to be structured in this map. Especially
on the T side.
Yep.
You can't be gung-ho awesome.
And Shooting Monkey is expecting the inner take this time. 2 players on inner. Cerebro waiting for the lower pick. Is he going to get it? AKS, please. There's no flash. There's no flash, but they try to triple peek him, and Cerebro missing his shot. Spy pushing upper. He's going to get caught off guard. And he doesn't put in a lot of damage. Look at the health on TMG. But they still do have the man advantage. Cerebro flashed. He's just white. He's so white, he has privileges right now, but SMX puts down Formless, and it's back to a 4v4, and the fake has worked. Skadoosh is at outer. Is this going to be a double fake?
Skadoosh again just trying to draw out the players. Marzel getting the pick with the AWP, but Rexy immediate trade coming in. Marzel gets Rexy. Marzel is just on fire right now. In the meantime, it's just going to be Skadoosh and Marzel. Petri does fall to Cerebro. Marzel gets the bomb down, but Marzel does go down to SMX. Cerebro marking the line. Now it's just going to be Skadoosh against the world with 41 health and the AK-47.
But there are no kits on the CTs right now, and Skadoosh now on a 1v1. SE does not need to peek that. Oh, come on, Skadoosh. You had this. Cerebro gifted you a 1v1. But anyway.
Basic mistakes costing TMG that round. But if you take a look over at the money, well, Shooting Monkeys are broke, tired, in economic distress because they lose 4 players. And TMG can comfortably buy into this round, at least with 3 players having still a sufficient amount of money left in the kitty.
For the next round, yeah.
They have 2 good buys left in them.
Yeah, they do. In fact, they have 1 more good buy left in them, because even if they do lose this round, Skadoosh and Formless will pick up at least $1,900. Now, upon Cerebro, double op setup has been lost. It did work out. Now Marzel versus Cerebro. The Petrichor running out middle, picks up Rexy, SMX with the trade. But that was a great flashbang there. And now the inner take is coming in from TMG, and Shabby completely caught off guard. And Cerebro taking his sweet time. Cerebro caught off guard as well. Oh my god, TMG with a next level play. Skadoosh with a next level call. That was amazing. And Shooting Monkeys well on their way to being reset.
It all came down to that brilliant usage of utility and getting Petri flashed in and so advanced into the outer bomb site that they had to rotate 1 player off. And then they just bum rushed in her. That was very good calling from Skadoosh. And, well, just as I say this,
they do have the money to go for this hunt. But, well, the rest of the team is not going to go for that hunt anymore. Yeah. AKS still sitting on the bomb. They're making their way towards CD spawn now. They should survive. And SMX and Spy will manage to save themselves a couple of M4s as well, which they dearly need, because their team is broke.
Broke as broke can be.
Yeah. Broker than Greece, broker than Somalia, broker than your local broker.
Your local broker is rich. You live in Mumbai. You live in town, Adi.
Why do they beg for money instantly as soon as you get the house on rent then? Like, you haven't even given them the deposit. Forget the deposit, what token money yet. And
Because
they're
they know
already,
you're
like,
going to run
deposit,
away, block their
deposit.
number.
How
and
do you
run away.
how do you run away when they know which house you're going to move into?
You call the cops.
But anyways, Shooting Monkeys, after the timeout, are going to go in for the force buy. Cerebro, though, just going to eco. He needs to eco for 3 rounds in a row,
My God.
basically, at this point to afford that up. And it gets dropped the scout, and Shabby's going to, oh, it's a force buy. They're going to spend everything they have into this. SMX has some money, but that's it. If TMG will get 2 more rounds on the back of this if Shooting Monkeys lose this round. Shooting Monkeys needed the double op setup to win a round, right? I don't think they can do it with pistols.
I mean, think about it. This is train, you're going to buy yourself into oblivion and gift the T's round after round. You're going to have a tough time on your T side as well. Now, I'm not really sure how good TMG CT side is, but they did impress yesterday on Cash. They were pretty solid. But
these M4s right now need to be putting in more work. They need to be getting a pick or 2.
Yeah.
They're the only good guns in this game, in this
the only
round
gun.
right now. Yeah, the only rifles, definitely. And oh, that's a team nade. And oh, where's the pop flash? This is TMG just getting complacent right now. There was no pop flash for Skadoosh to jump down there. And 3 picks now going towards the way of Shooting Monkeys. Finally answered by Formless. But it might be a little bit too late. Cerebro completely flashed. Rexy pushing up. Formless seems to be aware of this. No, he does not. He has no idea where he got shot from. Looking around, panicking a little bit. SMX pushing. He doesn't need to. It was a 4-on-2. That's a bad decision, gifting TMG and AKS a kill. And now it's a 2v3. And there's only 1 M4 in play. And a lot of utility on TMG. They can still make something of this. But TMG is splitting up.
There's 20 seconds left on the clock. They need to make a move. Either that or they're deciding to save. But
it seems like Formless is going in for the fake at lower and AKS is going to plant at outer, but Spy is going to hear this. This is not going to work out. Unless AKS lands this kill right now, he doesn't. He's going to try to stick the plant on top of the bomb site. Oh, and he is spotted out by Spy. That was unfortunate. That was a really nice try. At least not trying to spot the plant right in that smoke.
Yeah.
But the smoke wasn't high enough.
And I think this is a clear case of TMG either getting too overconfident or just outthinking themselves.
It all started with the missed flash, with the lack of flash at ladder.
A horrible self-nade.
That too. But now, anyways, TMG still has the money for another buy-up. Cerebro still on the scout. Interesting. Cerebro still broke.
Not interesting. Pretty understandable. But
And it's an
Cerebro-
outer bum rush coming in. Cerebro missing his shot. Petrichor punishes him for that. SMX does get a kill on a Mazel, but AKS burns Shabby alive. And it's just chaos right now. Petrichor with another kill, thriving in that chaos. Skadoosh running into the Molotov and killing off SMX. Rexy in the meanwhile finishing off Formless. Now all of a sudden it's a 2v1.
I mean, Rexy can do this.
Bomb is down.
Bomb is down, and the way the TMG are positioned, you could easily isolate 2-1v1 Petri, spotting him out. That should have been the cue for Skadoosh to pounce on Rexy, and there we go. But Skadoosh mistiming it, but Petri, with the timing of the gods, peeks out, gets a triple kill that round, and secures the round for TMG, and broke again.
And that's another reset for Shooting Monkeys.
Yeah.
Reset central. I really want to use the term spanking right now, but I don't want to be too early with it.
Nobody wants to be too
premature.
early, yes.
Yeah, nobody wants to be too premature. But yeah, right now, TMG, other than the 1 round where they were completely clueless, they look in the driver's seat. They look completely in control of the T side and definitely know, Marzel at least and Skadoosh, Skadoosh definitely likes watching demos and preparing themselves. And it looks like they know the Shooting Monkeys doesn't have much to offer. There you can see 4 terrorists waiting for Rexy's push, and Rexy thinks the better of it.
Smart decision from Rexy. The fact that they haven't rounded the corner means that they're aware of this one way and are waiting for this push. But I like where Shabby's playing. He can catch Mazel off guard, as just as I said, Mazel's like, nah son, not today. And Mazel, well, does get taken down by Rexy.
Whipping the spray a little bit, but it's okay, it's still a 4v3. Rexy somehow still alive, right next to the C4. Finally will be put down by AKS. The bomb plant is in as well. Formless and Petrichor are really low right now. Even a general spit in their direction.
Spit in their direction?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take them down right now. There you go. That's the first spit with the Pew Pew gun by Spy, but he is traded out by Skadoosh. And SMX may very well pick off Petrichor on this. Petrichor should not be the one trying to clear out this angle. SMX. Yep, there you go. He's going to pick up the AK and hightail it out of there.
Yeah, he's put on his Air Jordans and is now in prison. He's in the showers.
But now he decided to run again. He doesn't like it. The showers are a bit dirty for his liking, but no, he needs to go back for a second helping. Does manage to save the AK. And they're going to force buy around this AK, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Look at it. Over 3,000, that's definitely. But,
okay, it's the equalizing buy, fortunately. They're not going completely crazy, even though they're so far behind. They've already lost the half. They just need as many rounds as possible at this point.
See, again, I'm not a big fan of Spy buying down to 2K because he's going to only have 4.4K in the next round. That's not enough on the CT side to go for a proper buy, but SMX trying to make that AK-47 go to work, but Rexy is the one who picks up the opening kill onto Formless. Formless caught napping there. But in the meantime, Marshall has made his way all the way to Old Hell. Who is watching what? But SMX with that deagle. A very disjointed round coming out yet again from TMG. Petrichor finally making some semblance, making some sense of this round, gets the kill onto SMX, brings it down to a 4v3. But I think the damage has been dealt. AKS holding from Pop Dog. I don't think they have information regarding AKS's positioning right now.
And Shooting Monkeys now have 3 AKs and a scout.
Yeah.
They have they have equal weaponry to TMG at this point.
No armor though, apart from Rexy, so that's there.
TMG just patiently waiting for somebody to overextend. Shooting Monkeys do have that tendency to overextend when they have the man advantage, and TMG is hoping for just that.
Yeah, they're just going to be patient, trying to maybe get Shooting Monkeys to overthink themselves. And what? Skadoosh.
The timing.
That was Skadoosh being just stupid.
AKS does pick up Cerebro though, finally. And now everyone on TMG is so low. Spy taking down Cerebro. AKS just looking at Petri, wondering where the hell did my entire team go?
And why would Skadoosh act as a bullet sponge? He just soaked up half of Ux's spray.
Petri is going to get the bomb down, but he's going to get taken down by Spy. That leaves AKS on 1 HP and a Dream, and the Dream is dead. Spy making sure of that. Shooting Monkeys winning a round that they should not have. They actually went eco, which was a great decision. And there you go. It's like karma, right? Making the right decision helps you out.
Pays off. And
well, more than pays off, actually.
And TMG kind of dug themselves into their own graves that previous round. They were just completely disjointed yet again. Marzel looking clueless at Old Hell. Skadoosh walking in front of AKS's spray, because I'm pretty sure AKS could have easily sprayed down Cerebro at that point and then brought it down to a 3v3 with Skadoosh being at full health. And that could have really changed the turned the tides of that round for them.
TMG on their last buy, Formless with just a CZ. Some low utility, not enough. Shabby with the first pick on Formless, but that's okay. But Shabby gets another one. Petri trying to trade that, but not being effective. Cerebro, again, the double op setup is singing. Finally, AKS does reply onto SMX. Cerebro missing a shot. Skadoosh with a double kill, and now all of a sudden it's back down to a 2v2. Skadoosh is low, but that doesn't matter if he finds Shabby. It's still an op. TMG thought of falling back from the alley, but it looks like they're just waiting for Shooting Monkeys to make some sort of info play.
And this is smart. They're just holding the line, waiting for Rexy to come and peek them, because, you know, the CTs will be under the impression that they've most likely moved into the outer bomb site. But the question is, will Rexy relinquish this position? Because now Rexy has the positional advantage. It's an off angle. People usually don't check this close.
There you go, Skadoosh.
Oh my God.
You are a god, my friend. Expecting the unexpected and ripping off Rexy's head, and Shooting Monkeys about to be reset again on the back of heroics by Skadoosh and AKS. But Shabby in a 1v2 needs to get the 4K to win this round for his team. He might catch off AKS. Smoking the C4. Doesn't have a kit, but TMG is not aware of the fact. Skadoosh making a lot of noise, probably hearing Shabby's scope as well. AKS could peek out now, but he doesn't know that. Oh, Shabby flashing himself and AKS. And oh my god, this is a comedy of a round. Shabby does pick off AKS, but he doesn't have any more time left. 6 HP, he's gonna back out of there, saving the op. Skadoosh, the hero of this round. 3 insane kills and saving TMG's bacon.
Saving their hide, yep, literally. Quite literally pulling that round out of thin air.
And having the presence of mind to pick up the CZ as well.
But Shooting Monkeys, coincidentally, will have a better buy going into this round after losing the previous round than TMG because of the fact that they won the eco.
Yep, you are right. It's in fact a double op again.
Yeah.
So there's still what? Huh? Spy on the op instead of Cerebro. Now that's interesting. That's absolutely interesting. Shabby trying to pick lower. Spy from the Aldu position that I like to call it. And this is why you don't give Spy the op. AKS though, 2 kills into the outer bomb site, shutting down Shooting Monkey's defense, and this might very well be 10 rounds on the board for TMG, but Rexy does pick off AKS. Rexy picks off Petri as well, but Marzel does get the trade in. This is such a back and forth round. Shabby picks off Marzel. It's all of a sudden a 1v1, but it's Skadoosh versus Shabby.
Shabby does have the AWP, armor, kit, and utility to work with. This is highly doable for Shabby and should get Shooting Monkeys to 5 rounds on the board because Skadoosh is just channeling his inner Mario, jumping around. Actually,
Shabby spotting his butt out there next to the train and then scoping in and taking down Skadoosh. And now it's the final round and TMG has no money.
But TMG, I think, has done their job for the half. They're at 9 rounds on train on the T side. That's commendable.
But you were saying that you have no idea how good their CD side is. It could be lackluster, and also Shooting Monkeys is a very pug-style team. They they're loose.
Yeah.
They do random things, and those random things can definitely catch off a team like TMG off guard because they thrive on structure. Rexy spraying down 2 at lower, using the cheeky one-way. That should have been expected, to be honest. I'm a bit cheesed off that TMG did not expect that. Skadoosh looking away from his own flashbang because he did not place it well. SMX spraying down Marzel and Petri with the first flawless round for Shooting Monkeys. Also on the last round of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, better late than never, right? I think finally Shooting Monkeys might just have some momentum going their way. They did manage to finally string 2 rounds together. But TMG now on the favored side. So here's the thing, they played SRA on train a couple of days ago, and they put up a very, very impressive T side as well. But then they just completely capitulated on their CT side. But that was a very different team. I think it was Friction playing for them along with Formless or Skadoosh.
That's the new lineup without Marzel.
Yeah, without Skadoosh and Marzel. So, very different team.
Yeah.
That from this.
This team definitely has a lot more firepower than the current TMG.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Shooting Monkeys come out ladder, and Skadoosh taking down AKS though, takes down SMX. AKS playing around the bomb site, trying to get another kill. Formless and Petri take down Rexy and Shabby, and Cerebro with the trade on a Marzel. Spy takes down AKS. All of a sudden it's a 2v2. But Petri takes down Spy as well now. Cerebro in a 1v2. He needs this. Shooting Monkeys need this. They really desperately need this pistol round. And he's getting backstabbed by Formless, and the bomb defuse will come in. Petri has the kit.
I mean, Formless has been relatively quiet today. Skadoosh, again, just firing on all cylinders. 19 kills in 16 rounds. This man is not just looking to win it, he's also looking to farm that sweet, sweet match IR as well. And Petri and Formless, they pair up very well. Like, I think these two should be playing whatever side together. Yesterday on Nuke, they were just a force to be reckoned with at ramp.
Yep.
And today, I think they're just picking it up where they left off. Good teamwork coming out from them, and a good retake at the end of it. A good 2v2 retake coming out.
And Shooting Monkeys, of course, they're going to go for the eco because they got the bomb plant. They're going to have a buy in the next round. 1 flashbang, I like that. It goes out middle. And
Rounds into the face of your opponent before they even have a clue what's going on.
But I'm pretty sure they expect the buy from Shooting Monkeys because the other two players have upgraded to an M4 each. But Skadoosh has at least. And Marzel's gone straight for the op. AKS playing so close. Marzel with the first pick at upper at Brown Halls. Shabby trying to trade it, but he's not going to get anything. SMX not being caught off guard by AKS. Gets the trade back. It's 4v4 now. C4 making its way up alley. Shabby just waiting at Brown Halls.
And, again, I think it's Skadoosh and Marzel who are marking Ivy. Good flashbang for Ivy from Skadoosh.
There's a gap in that smoke, but Marzel missing the shot, but Skadoosh is there to pick up the slack. Marzel missing another shot. You gotta hit these, son. You have to hit these. SMX taking down Petri as well. Cerebro in the meanwhile had gotten Skadoosh as well. Now it's a 2v2. The C4 is at outer and Shabby's on a backstab.
And Shabby can single-handedly change the complexion of this round. In fact, he has. I think he's called for the rotation to come out towards the inner bomb site. And TMG realizing this, making a lot of noise and trying to rotate. Formless is just thundering up CD spawn like an elephant. And that's what happens when Shabby is there to take your case. Shabby decapitates Formless. That's going to leave Marzel in a 1v2 with nothing but an AWP to play with.
Shouldn't go for this. I know he's a player who plays on and thrives on confidence, but he's already missed 2 shots.
Yeah.
There's no way he should go for this.
I don't think he's going for it. I think he's just setting up for exits because he doesn't have a kit. He realizes that, and he's going to back away.
Marzel, he can actually do a lot of damage with that op in the next round. If he gets 1 or 2 early picks, that's going to put Shooting Monkeys completely off their game. So this op is really, really important right now.
Yeah, but I don't think TMG will be able to... okay, they should be able to buy up. With Marzel saving this...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to force around this op.
They should force around. They've gotten 3 kills. The economy on Shooting Monkeys isn't that great.
At the worst case, they should go for an armor pistol buy at least. Just to give some sort of backup. But nope, they're going to go for the full force. It's still a good call in my opinion.
I like what Formless and AKS did. They didn't go for the rifle straight up or the FAMASs. They've gone for the utility.
But Marzel and Skadoosh could have gone for that utility.
Yeah.
Instead of those two. So I'm not sure about that decision. Playing aggressive. Formless. Really close up. Skadoosh as well at upper. Formless really hungry for the frag. Spotting it out. Falling back. Smart play by Formless. Gets some information for his team. Marzel getting flashed into Ivy, but there's nobody there for him.
Like, I know Formless gets a lot of flack from the community for not being that known a figure, but I think he's really impressed me over the course of this tournament. He's had some solid plays. Yes, he's had some off games, but he's had some solid plays and has shown some real, good display of game sense, in my opinion.
It looks like Shooting Monkeys is lining up for the outer wall of smokes.
They are.
It's but probably the only execute they know. And I don't even count this as an execute because this is the simplest thing to do in train.
But look at the setup. With Petri and Nux playing so far forward, the smokes are going to land behind them and they can just pick them off as they try and come in. Yeah. And that's when the Molotovs can actually come in handy. Formless and, well, AKS's Molotovs.
There you go, the smokes are in. Petri can line up 1, 2, 3. He can get a third one, does he? Yes, he does. Okay. 3 kills for Petri. Shutting down that outer, well, shutting down the team main, but still a 2v3. Skadoosh falling for the fake plant. Trying to 1D Grexy, and of course he does, and Marzel finishes off Shabby. And of course, the force buy works out. TMG on 12 rounds, and Shooting Monkeys are broke.
And that's what I was talking about. The way Ux and Petri played that A bomb site, perfectly played. Yep. Petri playing from Carrigan just in front of the smokes. And they weren't expecting that. They were not expecting that, Shooting Monkeys.
A thing that went unnoticed there because we were specking Petri. AKS actually baited for Petri. He made sure he got spotted first.
Yeah. And that's the mark of a truly good support player. He knows that he doesn't have the guns. He has to be the one playing support, and Formless gets 1. Gets 2, gets 3, lining them up, but then the draw time on that CZ. God damn that draw time on the CZ.
Skadoosh with the backstab, but Rexy with the 180 saying, no sir, you cannot backstab me. And he also takes on Petri. That's an expensive round for TMG, losing 3 players and 2 AK-47s.
Nah, that was unnecessary there. But Rexy doing the damage.
Spy and Shabby, no money. Spy, in fact, going for no head armor. That's a mistake because there are going to be 4 M4s on the side of the CTs. Should have been like Shabby and gone for the Galil.
I mean, again, it's a toss-up, right? Like, either you go for the AK or you go for the utility. And for me, it's always going to be the utility that's going to reign supreme. But Marzel fluffing that shot. And AKS bailing him out of trouble, but Petrichor does fall. AKS going to have to reposition and reevaluate this round. The smoke's going to come in for Pop Dog, and he can breathe a sigh of relief.
Shooting Monkeys have the first pick, and they desperately needed it. And now they can just wait for TMG to make some sort of move. Because TMG needs to make some sort of aggressive play. I think AKS is going to get flashed into main. Yes, he does, but nobody's flashed, and SMX punishes him. Sitting behind the box, but Rexy getting taken down by Skadoosh. He didn't need to go for that. Didn't need to go for that solo peek. Formless, spotting it out. The smoke is too late. He's going to get caught off guard. Formless, spraying too early, but it doesn't matter. Controlling the spray. Formless, taking down Spy and Cerebro like they were nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Marzel almost. That was a difficult shot to hit. SMX. Formless. This is
Formless with the 4K. Take a bow, son. You just single-handedly bailed your team out of a very, very tight spot. Wow.
Even after being caught off guard with the smoke out.
He doesn't even smoke. He's a good boy, Formless. But 14-7, TMG looking well on the way to picking up the first map in the grand finals of the Taiwan Excellence Cup. And Formless again. And AKS getting the first kill, but Formless.
Shooting Monkeys, I think it's an equalizing buy. They're going for what is basically armor pistols. They're going for overtime. Shabby getting taken down as well. It looks like they're not going to do any damage to TMG this round unless Spy catches somebody over-aggressing, and that somebody might just be Formless. But nope, Formless thinks the better of it.
Good patience.
Formless
is no longer Formless. He's found his form.
Since yesterday.
Yeah.
He found his form in Cash, and it's being continued now. But look at Skadoosh, 26 frags in what, 22 rounds.
Yeah, he's been on point. He's been on point every game for TMG throughout the course of this tournament. Yes, he might be on his way out, so is Marzel, but this is the mark of a true professional outfit, right? They don't let their personal differences or the fact that they're not going to be playing anymore. This is the last time we're going to see this TMG lineup play a LAN or any tournament. They're not letting, they want to go out with the last hurrah, with the last bang. And Formless making a lot of noise, falling back. Shabby not wanting to give away his position. Rexy making his way in towards Top Dog. Oh, and AKS this time finally winning the duel against SMX. Gets the kill.
At the cost of 78 HP though.
Yeah.
And the alley pushes come in, and Spy getting killed from up above the train that one way. And AKS knows there's another player there, but doesn't know where exactly he is. Now he does. Cerebro's made the noise, but AKS does not hear him. Petri getting caught off guard with the Molotov in his hand, but he still wins the fight against Cerebro. Now Shabby left in a 1v3, knows where Petri is, wants to hunt him down, isolate the 1v1. That's what he's doing, does do so. Petri is down, but Skadoosh is in for the trade. Perfect trade game by TMG, and an amazing display of domination in train. 16-7 taking the first map and setting them up for what I think is going to be a 2-0.
Maybe,
in Mirage.
Maybe not. I mean, even yesterday we saw 2 16-7 score lines. One on, it was Inferno, and the other final on Cash. Yep. But yeah, TMG doing showing some fantastic fundamental Counter-Strike, and well, coming away with the first win in the grand finals of the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup. And don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after a very short break with the second map, which is going to be Mirage, and that is going to be Shooting Monkey's pick. TMG winning theirs. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a very short break.